Hello my dear student. In today's class, let us discuss about monopolistic competition. The concept of imperfect competition was propounded in the year of 1933 in England by Mrs. John Robinson and in America by E. H. Chamberlain. So, monopolistic competition is propounded by Mrs. John Robinson and in America it is propounded by E. H. Chamberlain. It is an important market category where the individual firm exercise their control over the price to a small or larger degree. Professor Chamberlain called it as a monopolistic competition. So, monopolistic competition is a market form with the features of monopoly and competition. It is combination of monopoly and competition. Monopolistic competition is a market structure in which there are large number of sellers. The product sold in the market form is differentiated from one another. So, by this we understood that monopolistic competition is a market situation where large number of sellers selling a differentiated commodity. The product may be differentiated in brand, trademark, color, shape, size, quality, and so on. The firms producing a variety of toothpaste such as Colgate, Pepsodent, Cibaca, uh, Close-Up, etc. So many examples are there for the differentiated product. So you can take it variety of cars. A car is produced in a country and variety of chips are produced in a country and variety of brushes are produced in a country. These are the example for differentiated product. According to J.S. Baines, monopolistic competition is a market structure where there is a large number of sellers selling differentiated but close substitute product. Monopolistic competition is a market structure where large number of sellers selling differentiated products with a close substitute goods. Okay. In monopoly competition, only one seller selling no close substitute good. But in monopolistic competition, they produce close substitute goods. We can use the toothpaste produced by the Colgate company, or we can use the toothpaste produced by a Pepsodent company, right? And according to Baumal, the term monopolistic competition refers to the market structure in which the seller do not have a monopoly of their own product, but they are also subject to substantial competitive pressure from one seller of the substitute product. From the above definition, it is clear that the monopolistic competition is a form of market where we can find a large number of sellers with the differentiated products. Okay, and the next, let us move on to the characteristic of monopoly competition or features of monopolistic competition. There are large number of features of monopolistic competition. The first one is large number of sellers. In monopolistic competition is a market structure where there are large number of sellers and buyers. The firm sells differentiated products. Okay, large number of sellers and buyers. The seller producing differentiated product and buyers prefer a differentiated product. And the next characteristic is independence of firm. The monopolistic competition is a market form in which there are a large number of firms which are independent in taking decision. In monopolistic competition, the firm can take an independent decision whenever they need. But in monopoly, there are only one seller. He is a price maker. He is taking a decision whether the price of the product and how much quantity should be sold in the market. But in monopolistic competition, a large number of sellers, a large number of individuals can take a decision by their own. And third characteristic is product differentiation. What is product differentiation? The name itself suggests monopolistic competition the consumers are able to get wide range of product different in brands, size, color, shape, quality, etc. So in monopolistic situation, there are a variety of goods are produced in a market. However, the product are also close substitute like the soap, Lux, Hammam Company, and Rexona. Among the soap and among the television company, there are LG, Sony, Samsung, Panasonic. Among the television, these are the example for product differentiation. Not only that, these example, but so many varieties of products are available in the market. And the next one is selling cost. In monopolistic competition, there is a element of selling cost. Selling cost implies that a cost incurred on sales promotion activities. Cost incurred on sales promotion activities like advertisement. So many firms or producers producing the goods, and for the publicity based, they put some advertisement in television, radio, as well as newspaper. Right? In order to sell more and more units of the commodity, firms spend considerably amount of money on publicity in newspaper, television, and TV, radio. These expenses are called as selling cost. In other words, Chamberlain says that selling costs are the cost incurred in order to alter the shape or position of the demand curve for the product. And next one is free entry and free exit. Free entry and free exit implies the firm are free to enter and leave the industry. If the firm can enter the market, or the existing firm can quit the market. If the firm get or gain a profit, a new firm can enter into the market. If that firm gain or it get losses in the market, they can freely exit the market also. And the next one is imperfect competition. What is imperfect competition? Due to product differentiation, the consumer do not have a perfect knowledge about the price and the quality of the product sold. Due to product differentiation, due to various varieties of goods are available in the market, the consumer does not have the perfect knowledge about the quality, the size, the color, the price of the commodity of the different goods. Consumer develop brand loyalty or liking for the particular product even at the higher price. He can get a good by the higher by paying higher price also. And the next one is non-price competition. Non-price competition. What is non-price competition? Under monopolistic competition, the firm compete each other without changing the price of their product. So firm fighting each other or competing each other without the price competition. They do not practice a price war, rather they go for non-price competition. They do not practice a price war, but rather they go for the non-price competition like buy one get one free, free gifts, discount, free home delivery, etc. So these are all the non-price competitions. Okay. And the next, limited mobility of factors. Limited mobility of factors, because a large number of differentiated products are produced by the firm or produced by the producer. For that reason, the factors which are used by the one firm cannot be mobile to another firm. So that means the factors, another feature of market competition, monopolistic competition, is limited mobility of the factors of production. Factors of production and the goods and services are not perfectly mobile in the market. Mobile in the market because of product differentiation. And next, the price output determination under monopolistic competition. Each firm under monopolistic competition tries to achieve a maximum profit. So, large number of sellers are expected, or they tries to attain a maximum profit. Since products are differentiated, each firm are partially control over the price, which is indicated by downward sloping demand curve or AR curve, that is average revenue curve. Since AR and MR, that is since average revenue and the marginal revenue downward sloping, marginal revenue is less than the average revenue. We studied earlier, right? The marginal revenue curve always lies below the average revenue curve. The firm minimize loss or maximize profit by equating the marginal cost and the marginal revenue. When a marginal cost curve cuts the marginal revenue curve, it attains the minimum profit. Okay. Therefore, there are some of the condition under this. One thing is marginal cost is equal to the marginal revenue, and marginal cost curve cuts the marginal revenue from the below. It is already studied in earlier classes, right? Let us study about the three situations in short run. In short run, the firm may attain a supernormal profit, normal profit, as well as loss. First one, let us discuss about the supernormal profit. How the firm can gain a supernormal profit. The firm may attain supernormal profit as shown in the figure. Okay, as shown in the figure. The condition is that there is two condition. MC is equal to MR. The marginal cost should be equal to the marginal revenue, and the marginal cost curve should be cut the marginal revenue from the below. Okay. In this diagram, it is clearly shows that the OX axis represent output and the OY axis represent revenue and cost. Okay. AR and MR are average revenue and marginal revenue curve respectively, which slopes downward. See, downward sloping average revenue as well as marginal revenue curve. MC is a marginal cost curve and AC is average cost curve. The firm is equilibrium at point E. Why? Because marginal cost curve cuts the marginal revenue from below, right? The firm is in equilibrium at point E with the OQ level of output. At point E, equilibrium conditions are fulfilled. That is, MC is equal to MR, right? MC is equal to MR and MC cuts MR from below. The price of the equilibrium output is OP. Price of the equilibrium output is OP or AQ. This equilibrium price AQ is greater than average cost BQ. See, AQ is greater than BQ or OP is greater than OC. Correct? The difference between cost and revenue is a supernormal profit, which is shown in the shaded area, that is ABCP. So firm get ABCP of supernormal profit in the short run. And the next one is normal profit. What is normal profit? In short period of time, the firm may also earn normal profit. The firm is at equilibrium at the point of E. Here also, OX axis represent output and OY axis represent revenue and cost. AR and MR are the average revenue and the marginal revenue curve. AC is average cost and MC is marginal cost. Here, at the point E, MC is equal to MR and MC curve cuts MR from below. Okay. The OQ is equilibrium level of output and OP is equilibrium price. At point A, the average revenue is equal to the average cost. See, average revenue is equal to the average cost. It is tangent. Okay. Hence, the firm attains normal profit. And the next one is loss. In short period of time, the firm may incur loss also. It is a minimum loss of the firm. The firm attain equilibrium at the point E, equilibrium at the point E. Here MC is equal to MR and MC curve cuts the MR from the below. OQ is equilibrium output, OQ is equilibrium output and OP is equilibrium price. OP or AQ is equilibrium price. The average cost of the firm, that is NQ, average cost of the firm NQ is more than the price of the revenue O, price of the revenue OP or A, price of the more than the price or the revenue. Okay, AQ, sorry, AQ. So average cost of the firm, that is NQ, is more than the price of the product AQ. Thus, the firm suffer loss to extend a shaded area, that is NAPC. NAPC is the loss attained by the firm. Even though the firm suffered losses, it continues to run its business because it is able to cover average variable cost at the OP price. Average variable cost at the OP price. And the next concept is long-run equilibrium under the monopolistic competition. Long-run equilibrium under the monopolistic competition. Long-run is sufficiently long period of time where the firm can change the scale of output. The firm can produce a small scale of production as well as large scale of the production. The products are differentiated. The firm have the freedom to entry and exit. The long run equilibrium is a situation in which all firms earn only normal profit. In earlier we studied about in short period of time the firm can earn three types, that is they can earn supernormal profit, normal profit and loss. But in long run the firm only can earn a normal profit. The firm is unable to earn supernormal profit in the long run because if it earns supernormal profit, new firm can enter into the market. The entry of the new firm makes a supernormal profit to disappear. Similarly, in long run, the firm will not incur loss. This is because of freedom to exit. If firms incur loss, they can leave the firm or grow. That means in long run, if any firm is attaining supernormal profit, it's depicted that a new firm can enter into the market and produce the same product or differentiated product or cross substitute products. From this, a supernormal profit disappear in the economy. And next is, it can be explained with the help of diagram. In this diagram, the y-axis represent output and y-axis represent cost and revenue. AR and MR are average and the marginal revenue respectively, which slopes downwards. LMC is long run marginal cost curve and LAC is long run average cost curve. The equilibrium is attained at point E, where equilibrium conditions are fulfilled. LMC should be equal to the LMR and LMC cuts LMR from the below. Equilibrium price is OP and the equilibrium output is AQ. The average revenue is tangent to the long run average cost curve at point A. Here AR is equal to LAC. Hence, at point A, the firm earns only the normal profit. And the next, in excess capacity in monopolistic competition. Professor Chamberlain explains the theory of excess capacity is different from that the ideal output under the perfect competition. The firm do not produce an ideal output at the minimum point of LAC, that is long run average cost curve. The firm produce equilibrium output at falling proportion of long run average cost curve. So according to Mansfield, excess capacity is difference between the optimum output and the actual output in the long run equilibrium. Optimum output of a firm have been regarded to be the output where LAC is minimum, where a long run average cost is minimum. So excess capacity is equal to optimum output minus actual output. By this, a firm can get excess capacity. Chamberlain's concept of excess capacity assumes that there is large number of firms. The number of firms is large. Okay. Each produces a similar product independently of other. Each produces or the firm produces differentiated product independently. It can be charged a lower price and attract other customer, and by raising its price it will lose their customer. By reducing price they can attract the customer from various corner. By raising price they can lose the customers, and consumers preference are fairly even distributed among the different varieties of product. And next one is no firm has an institutional monopoly over the product. In this, no firm is institutionally monopoly over the product. So these are the Chamberlain's concept of monopolistic competition and the excess capacity. And by this, we studied about a price output determination under monopolistic competition. Thank you.